Hello, it's James Johnson, aka Sulphur Blade, and I'm here with what I promise will be a much shorter video than my last. The last one I got a little bit animated and got a little long-winded, and, well, the video went a little... Well, the video went on. But it was a video I really wanted to talk about, and, well, I felt better after talking about it. Anyway, so I was stumbling through the internets, and I came across this interview. I don't know who Wendy Bell is. She's got a small little channel here, 6.45k subscribers. Right here, if you want to look at the YouTube link and you want to actually watch the video yourself, you're welcome to. I just found this short little segment that I'm about to show you quite interesting because it shows a kind of a White House insider look at the topic that is everyone's mind. He was the White House stenographer for Vice President Biden. He was also a stenographer for the Bush administration before Biden, and also a stenographer for a while for the Trump administration. So he's been through 3 different administrations. He claims to have a conservative bias. He's done. He's quit public service, and he's evidently wrote a book about Biden. He seems to definitely have a bias towards Biden. So let's keep that in mind when we listen to what he's saying. However, just because he has a bias doesn't mean that what he says isn't true. I have no reason to disprove what he's saying. However, it is, his recollections. So that is at face value of what the value is. It's his recollections, and I think they're worth listening to.
I gotta clarify one thing. I was on the trip with Vice President Biden when he went to China.
Okay.
That's a different side of the corruption, and that's not really in my book. That's a whole different level of corruption that's starting to come out.
Yeah.
But the Burisma stuff, there wasn't a lot of public knowledge about it. It was always sort of Joe's going into Ukraine, he's fixing this thing. So basically what happened was, what really raised the red flags for me and the whole Burisma deal, in the middle of April 2014, after Joe has gone into Poland, Hunter is a sketchy guy. He's been red flagged with getting a $3.5 million transfer of money from Moscow from a sketchy person there. He's been, he got kicked out of the Navy Reserve for a positive cocaine test. Everybody in the White House would know both those things. They had a meeting in the White House in the Roosevelt Room on April 15th, 2014. Barack Obama and senior administration officials, David Axelrod was one of them. They had a meeting without Joe Biden there. The very next morning, out of that meeting, David Axelrod has a one-on-one, last minute set up with Joe Biden personally in the Naval Observatory. To me, that says Barack Obama and his brain trust knew Joe Biden was cutting a side deal in Burisma. They wanted him to stop it. They sent Axelrod in to say, don't do it. Joe Biden ignored him. 4 hours after that meeting with Axelrod at Naval Observatory, Joe Biden had a meeting in his West Wing office with Devon Archer, Hunter Biden's business partner. These are all documented in White House visitor logs that I put in my book. This isn't material that's coming from Ukraine.
Right.
And so this is Obama's, this is their own administration's materials saying, yeah, this definitely happened. This is infallible proof that these meetings happen. A grand jury investigation will break out of the cone of silence that's over them and tell us what really happened in there.
Right.
All right. So I think that might not be a huge revelation, but it's a pretty significant revelation because, well, in the immortal words of Joe Biden, here's the deal. Well, here's the deal. So Joe Biden has repeatedly said that he was not aware of Hunter Biden's business deals. He didn't know what was going on. He had no knowledge. Has been his story, and he's stuck to it for the last 3 years. He didn't know what his son was doing, and he trusts his son. Blah 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 blah. Well, seems kind of fishy to be saying you have no idea what your son is doing if you're actually having meetings with your son's business partner in the White House. An actual officially logged meeting, as says Mike McCormick here. I don't know. I think that's sketchy. And I think that only lends a little bit more credence to the topic at hand. Anyway, I promised a short video, and that's what this is. So you take this video at face value, what it's worth. It's this one guy, Mike McCormick, saying this is what happened from his recollection. He was Joe Biden's stenographer. And there you have it. Anyway, I'm James Johnson, aka Sulfur Blade. This is my content. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If so, please leave a like and subscribe. And until the next time, all, peace.